Isang gabi para sa nakakagimbal na upset at isang boxing history. Dahil isang hindi kapanipaniwalang upset ang nasaksihan sa mundo ng boxing. Dahil ang gabing ito ay hindi kailanman malilimutan sa kasaysayan ng boxing. Isang batang Pilipino na halos hindi kilala sa pandaigdigang entablado ang gumawa ng malaking upset. Yan ay ang ating kababayan na tubong Negros Occidental na si Eric Jamili. Ito ay para sa bakanteng WBO Minimumweight World Championship. Ang Pinoy na si Eric Jamili ay isang hindi kilalang mandirigma mula sa Pilipinas. Hindi siya ang tipo ng boksingero na may marangyang training camp o suportado ng malalaking promoter. Wala rin itong matinding hype bago ang laban. Bagamat may kakayahan siyang sumuntok, marami ang nagsasabing hindi pa siya handa para sa isang World Championship. Pero sa puso niya alam niyang may pagkakataon siyang patunayan ang sarili. Si Mickey Cantwell sa kabilang banda ay isang tanyag na mandirigma mula United Kingdom. Kilala siya sa kanyang bilis, technical na estilo at tibay sa ibabaw ng lona. Siya ang paboritong manalo at inaasahang iuwi ang korona ng walang kahirap-hirap. Halos lahat ng eksperto at mga fans ay kumbinsido na magiging isang madaling gabi lang ito para sa kanya. Kaya naman para kay Cantwell ay kampanteng-kampante ito at itinuturing si Eric Jamili na isang hindi malaking banta. Ngunit mula nang tumunog ang kampana, isang kakaibang tapang ang ipinakita ng batang Pilipino. Hindi siya umatras at hindi rin siya natakot. Sa unang mga round, sinubukan ni Cantwell gamitin ang kanyang bilis at footwork upang ilayo sa kanya si Jamili, pero hindi natinag ang Pilipino. Parang isang anino na sumusunod dito sa Briton.
Very at home in there, the little Filipino, doesn't he?
He sure does. WBO title against Balvin. Won that the first round and then means in August.
He's so much taller than Cantwell. He certainly looks competent, solid shots straight away in the first round. And that little relaxed look about him.
He's got a relaxed demeanour, move.
Cantwell's just trying to measure the southpaw jab. He's just trying to see what kind of jab it is. Does it always come straight? Is he going to turn it into a hook? He finds that the best method of getting past it. It's actually the first battle with the southpaw and the orthodox. It's the battle of the jab.
Cantwell looking to pressure. This is good work from Jamili.
The more solid, the more quality punches have come from the visitor so far. And here he looking kid, this one.
He's belying his record of 8 wins, 5 losses and a draw. He's making a spectacular start here against Cantwell. Nasty moments, you can see he's cut on the bridge of his nose, is Cantwell. And that's a very can look at it and inwardly smile.
Yeah, it just gives you confidence straight away. You've inflicted damage and the fight hasn't even warmed up yet, and you've drawn first blood, as they say. So it certainly doesn't look like an easy night's work for Mickey. And Mickey looks as though he wants to impose himself early now, make up for that. So just don't be careless. You don't want to start quantity, and the first look, he was fairly impressive.
This strawweight, 7 stone, even light flyweight, we don't have an official British title there, but of course they do in the Philippines.
It's amazing. I remember more than 20 years ago they had to give Walter McGowan a Lonsdale belt at flyweight because there was no flyweights to box him. Now we're down at 7 stone 7. It's amazing the way things are going. This little fella, you know, he doesn't play around at all. All meaningful shots that he throws.
Better work from Cantwell.
Mickey's a great little batter, but with the face already damaged, and this fellow's certainly. So you'd like to see Mickey doing the. Cantwell's fainting to him now, trying to draw the leads and leave him out of range.
Swings from Cantwell, but they were landing on the gloves.
This little fella keeps very cool, very calm. He's switching uppercuts and hooks. It's a little bit of blood in Jamili's left eye. I don't know if it's just a. Well, that would certainly cheer Cantwell up if that's a little cut appearing on Jamili's left. I can see the red. It may be from Cantwell. It's difficult to say.
There's a lot of blood. Obviously obviously coming from the nose of Cantwell, so it's difficult to differentiate.
Cantwell, there's a lot of pressing in this round.
Sa bawat segundo ng laban, unting-unting nawawala ang kumpiyansa ni Cantwell, habang si Jamili naman ay lalong lumalakas.
It's just maybe some blood that's come from Cantwell. See, this is not Mickey's normal style, just boring forward without really thinking what he's doing. I can't see him carrying on with these tactics. He was fairly badly damaged too.
Yes.
Classy little punches he was throwing.
Smooth as silk. So in every way, statistically, emotionally, and effectively, it's Jamili in front here. Cantwell, what can he do?
Nose it bleeding already before a punch is landed. That must be a fairly bad cut.
Still plowing forward, still getting picked off.
See, Cantwell doesn't like doing anything reckless. He's a controlled little boxer. But obviously feels the injury, a little bit of panic in his boxing here.
Means so much to him, of course. He recognised this may be his last chance. There's a good shot, good right hand there.
I mean, the way Cantwell come off his stool to start the third round there, you could see what it meant to him. He was in the centre of the ring before the bell had finished sounding. Cantwell nullifying Jamili's attacks here. He wants to keep doing that if possible. It's just not his normal style. It's a kind of brawling style he's having to adopt here.
They're shouting, make him miss, Mickey, but he's not able to do that too often.
So Jamili has good balance. Even when he misses, he doesn't leave himself completely open. So Mickey's going to have to work for the openings here. I mean, I agree Mickey should be feinting and hassling him a little bit, but he doesn't want to be reckless.
Good shot over the top. Cantwell rocked a bit. Jamili thinks that he may have seen something. Another good shot. Again, that right uppercut brought the
It's
cut.
amazing for a young kid, the coolness. He's like a real experienced campaigner here. The coolness he showed it in delivering that uppercut all the time in the world. Didn't hassle himself, picking his shots away nicely. And with Mickey not boxing his normal style, he's leaving too many openings.
Cut getting worse. Seems to be widening, and blood right down his nose now and across it.
I mean, I wonder if the corner have told Mickey that they can't handle the bleeding. There's a possibility this could be stopped. I mean, because it's not in the eye, doesn't mean to say that the referee won't stop the fight. And the way Mickey's boxing, it's not his normal style, and I wonder if his corner haven't told him he's going to have to do something drastic here. He's actually looking for a knockout. There's no way Cantwell makes this many mistakes in the first 3 rounds of a fight.
Grinning through the blood, Cantwell. Forcing himself forward, but the class is showing.
Sa ika-4 na round, dumating na ang pinaka hindi inaasahang sandali.
4th round. So far, it's Jamili leading by a street.
Problem for Cantwell, he can't even shake the fellow's rhythm. I mean, nothing that Cantwell's done has robbed Jamili of any of his coolness. He's so cool, so calm, and so confident. And Mickey is having to force in a way he doesn't like doing, and he's making so many mistakes. Adam just sharing the previous round for the first half of the...
Isang matinding suntok mula kay Jamili ang tumama ng malinis sa mukha ni Cantwell. Napaurong ang Briton. Kitang-kita ang kanyang pagkagulat. Sa puntong ito, alam ng lahat, hindi ito isang ordinaryong laban.
He's less frantic at the moment, looking for the opening.
Yeah, well, he knows that that's not his style. There's no way he could continue to box like that. He's not a knockout artist, so what's the point? There's more chance of him worsening the damage if he goes looking for a knockout. So he has to box more in his own style and try to get himself back to the fight here. I mean, it is a bad injury. Every little mistake he makes, this cute little fellow's punish him. It's so cute.
Yes, it looked low, that. Really points to him.
See, Cantwell's fainting and he's trying to hassle Jamili, but he's not drawing any lead. The little fellow's just taking his time, just throwing punches when he thinks the time's right. Not a bad little boxer we've got here.
Just keep amazing myself when I look down and see that he's just 20 years old. He's got so much composure.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, we forget the tough school that they're run over by. Because he's lost 5 fights, you think less of him, but we'd like to see some of the people who've beaten him. Cantwell struggling now to get past the southpaw jab. He's settled his own pace down. He's trying to do it in a clever manner, but now the southpaw jab's giving him some problems.
It's a better right and a left, and the encouragement for the fans of Mickey Cantwell.
Trouble is, he just had to trade those punches. Jamili come back with 2 of his own. Cantwell's trying to get past the southpaw jab. He's trying to draw it. He's trying to force this fella into making some mistakes now.
There's a bit of real pressure that he's been able to put on. But you'd hardly say that Jamili looks flustered.
Is better. He's actually nullified a lot of Jamili's work. He hasn't allowed Jamili to get work off. That was a better round for Cantwell.
Dahil sa pagsapit ng 5 round, mas matapang na si Jamili. Hindi siya nag-aalinlangan.
Jimmy Tibbs in flying black can't stop the bleeding. It must be a bad one. Cantwell boxed more of his own style in the previous round and had a good round.
That little right uppercut that opens up.
Isang kombinasyon ng malalakas na suntok ang pinakawalan niya. Sunod-sunod, parang hindi na uubusan ng lakas. Sinubukan ni Cantwell na depensahan ng sarili.
That uppercut is a difficult one to block from the southpaw stance. That's the one that caused the damage in the first place and has worsened it as the fight's going on. Well, Mickey wants this all right, doesn't he? He's really going for it here.
Fighting for through his career, one of those brilliant amateurs that Britain's had in the last couple of decades. Twice an ABA champion.
Well, Cantwell landed the better of those 2 shots. See, Cantwell using more savvy now. This is more like his own boxing style, forcing mistakes, thinking what he's doing. He was just a little bit reckless for a couple of rounds. Cantwell's not allowing Jamili to tee off on him now. He's not making quite so many mistakes, a little bit more control in his boxing now. Good buster punching from Jamili. He really is such a cool little customer. For 20 years old, he's so cool. When they trade off, he certainly has the quality in his punches. Like he's forcing and kind of cutting a little bit.
The tape around the gloves of Jamili tells its own story. It's a dark shade of pink, absorbing the blood from the nose of Cantwell.
See, Cantwell's trying to draw leads and Jamili just looking straight back at him. Just likes to work at his own pace. Cantwell can't force him into making mistakes. Again, the nose. Looking as though it's got a little bit worse.
Giving absolutely everything, Cantwell, but look at the fight back here from Jamili.
See, Cantwell's boxing as though he knows there's no way this could go 12 rounds.
Heavy grease around the nose of Mickey Cantwell as he comes out for the 6th round.
Mickey can just believe that his corner can keep him in there for the 12 rounds, then he can settle down and box his own style. That'll give him a chance of winning here, but if he continues to be so reckless, then the damage is only going to be made worse, and he's going to fall right into this fellow's plan. This fellow's so cool. For a 20-year-old, amazingly cool. See, Cantwell just needs the confidence of knowing that his time is not limited, that he's going to be staying in there. The swelling on that nose as well, Simon. It must be interfering with his breathing. You see him opening his mouth now and again. What a problem, right away in the first round too. Again, Cantwell forcing things. This is better, he's making Jamili miss now. He's not quite so reckless. See, he has to think every move. They can't afford any more punches. That's a nice little left hook. That looked to have a little effect on Jamili there.
Yes, he looked flustered for the first time. Now then.
The punch just seemed to catch him on the ear and just seemed to trouble him just momentarily. And Cantwell's making him miss now. He didn't miss that one.
Probably right as he came in.
This is a better round for Cantwell so far.
Taken on the glove. Cantwell looking much more effective now. That on the side. It's more like it. Jamili needs to slow down a little.
Cantwell looking a bit more mature now. Maybe the maturity and the strength. Maybe we've reached this stage now that Cantwell can start taking over a little bit. But he must get confidence that the injury can be handled by his corner. He must forget the injury and just stick to his boxing. I mean, the referee hasn't hounded him. He hasn't stopped to look at it again. He hasn't hassled him in the corner. So he better just get it in his mind that everything's okay as far as injury is concerned, and just stick to this boxing, good calculated boxing. See, Jamili really should be raising the pace to stay with Cantwell. He's not doing that. That is a good sign for Cantwell.
Better round for Mickey Cantwell. He looks across at his opponent with a much more confident look. As I say, you may have hurt me, you may have injured me, but now I'm after you.
You would have expected Jamili's corner to tell him to raise the pace. Seems to want to counter. That's not how you win world titles away from home. You want to win world titles, you've got to go out and get them. So you'd expect maybe Jamili to raise his game a little bit. Picked off with that southpaw jab again. Both doing a fair bit of missing here. I don't see the reason for that. I think they've both bounced off each other. I don't think that was a low punch.
Yes, I thought there might have been a couple earlier, but not then.
That is nonsense. That is a terrible piece of refereeing. I don't believe that. That has just cost little Jamili around and done big things for Mickey Cantwell. That one little incident gets Mickey Cantwell right back into the driving seat here.
And the fans at the back who won't really have seen that, but it actually ran around the neck and he swung him round.
That was a terrible,
there was a knockout.
Terrible piece of refereeing. That was disgraceful. But good news for little Mickey, I suppose.
Well, it may well have given him a point. certainly a point he wouldn't have got anywhere else.
Exactly, so that's how the way things are going. It's looking like 10-8 rounds for Mickey Cantwell.
And it's brought his supporters into it more, given him the confidence, and you can see it's disrupted the composure that...
Well, Jamili's work hasn't had the same quality about it in the last couple of rounds as it did have in the first 3 rounds. So I think Cantwell beginning to make an impression on him, and maybe we've seen the best of Jamili here. Maybe he's got nothing more to offer than we've already seen, and maybe Cantwell can just stick with what he's doing and just kind of grit his way away here to a victory.
He's gritting his teeth here, all right. But he got caught coming in. Jamili knows that this is a pretty important stage here. Cantwell getting real success.
Cantwell's digging some good punches in here. And a good round for Cantwell. And with the knockdown, although we don't agree with it, we have to score it. The referee's the man, he decides. So that's the round that really turns it around for Mickey Cantwell.
There's the effect of those that have come up.
At the end of every round to look at that cut, it hasn't hassled the corner, but the doctor up there.
Well, in fact, he goes into a lead on Jim's card at the moment. Certainly psychologically he has the advantage right now, but will the cut prevent Cantwell from winning this world title?
You wonder if he's been told this at the last round, because once again he's been careless and been picked off by Jamili. Walking towards that southpaw jab and hook. I wonder if he knows this is the last round, Simon.
And suddenly Jamili's picking up the pace, he's picking Cantwell off. Cantwell's struggling in the corner, and the crowd in the corner willing him to get out of it, but he's taking some leather now. Suddenly the fight switches again.
See, as soon as Cantwell becomes sloppy and goes looking to do damage, that is when he ends up with the second prize here. Things were going nicely. We don't know what took place in that corner. Maybe he's been sent out for the last round, but he's gone back to this overly aggressive, sloppy stuff, and he's running into trouble.
And the punches that are landing for Jamili are making the cut that much worse. I can't believe, if it was close to going in the last round, that it's going to carry now. Back he goes once more. The doctor comes up once more.
The doctor must stop this. The doctor must stop this.
Sa isang iglap, ang batang hindi pinapansin at itinuturing na hindi pa handa sa World Championship ay nagawa ang imposible. Niyanig ni Eric Jamili ang mundo ng boxing at siya ang kauna-unahang Pilipino na naging WBO Minimumweight World Champion. Ang kanyang panalo ay hindi lang isang tagumpay para sa kanya, kung hindi para rin sa lahat ng Pilipino. Isang patunay na walang imposible sa isang mandirigmang may puso, tapang at determinasyon. Itinuturing ang laban ni Mickey Cantwell at ang Pilipino si Eric Jamili na isang hindi malilimutan na upset sa kasaysayan ng boxing. Hanggang ngayon, ang laban na iyon ay isang paalaala na hindi dapat minamaliit ang isang pusong palaban. Dahil sa boxing, tulad ng buhay, hindi talento lamang ang nagwawagi, kundi ang tapang at determinasyon ng isang tunay na mandirigma.
Before we started tonight, a Filipino fighter with not much in terms of a career background so far proves to be an outstanding prospect, and he is a world champion at the age of just 20.